All right, Shalom Israel. I'm preaching officer of 1,000, Kamayam. I got a preaching officer of 50 with me, the Pashkaya, and we're teaching the Isupk Atlanta Sabbath Day class. All right, I need everybody to stay seated, and everybody up here, imagine. You sit, boy. Come up and state your register. You blow the horn first. Pushing that shit.
Mawasa, Banya Howda, Banya Shala.
Mawasa, Banya Howda, Banya Shala.
Yahweh Shem Yahweh Rakatha.
Yahweh Shem Yahweh Rakatha.
Banya Shala.
Push. Come on up. Put it on again. All right, we're going to upon we done. Flucky. Imagine which means stand. Upon Hagudon means face the east in Hebrew. And we finna say the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew.
It's Lord's Prayer in Hebrew. Abanawa. Shabbat Shemayim. Kodash. Hayah. Shemka. Yahweh. Malachukah. Ratzazayaka. Hayah. Asha. Baharatzazah. Kawa. Hayah. Bashamayim. The Thayinau. The Kam. Cow. Yawam. Wasanaki now. Kasnaki now. Kawapi now. Wala'a. Kava'ai now. Bayashai one. Abal. Hayashai now what? Mayan. Ra. Kaya Laka.
What is it again?
Kaya Laka. Hamalakwa. Wala'ara. Wa'ata Power. La'ai Aman.
All right. It's the Lord's Prayer in the English. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. In earth. As it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. And forgive us our debts. As we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation. But deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom. And the power. And the glory. Forever. So be it.
It's the power in Hebrew. Yahweh Bashem Yahusha. Baruch Hashem. The Thayinau. Hakak. La Parah. Kamarakara. Wakal Marawa. Hakak. La Tahar. Hamatazarayim. Hakak. La Koryam. Hamadam. Hakak. Al Rakawaf. Hamadam. The Gershon. Bashem Yahusha. The Waraman.
All right. This is a prayer for the power in the English.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh Shai. Please give us the power.
Give us the power.
The power to heal.
The power to heal.
All manner of sickness.
All manner of sickness.
And all manner of disease.
All manner of disease.
The power to cleanse lepers.
The power to cleanse the lepers.
The power to raise the dead.
The power to raise the dead.
The power against unclean spirits.
The power against unclean spirits.
To cast them out.
To cast them out.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it. In Psalms 121 in Hebrew. Asha.
Asha.
Ayanya.
Ayanya.
Aharayam.
Aharayam.
Ma'ayam.
Ma'ayam.
Yabah.
Yabah.
Azar.
Azar.
Ma'ayam Yahweh.
Ma'ayam Yahweh.
Asha.
Asha.
Shemai.
Shemai.
Wa'araktaza.
Wa'araktaza.
Okay. Aradam.
Aradam.
Lamawat. Regalka.
Regalka.
Al-Nanawam.
Al-Nanawam.
Shamarka.
Shamarka.
Hanala.
Hanala.
Nanawam.
Nanawam.
Wala'a.
Wala'a.
Yayashan.
Yayashan.
Shawamar.
Shawamar.
Yashal.
Yashal.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Shamarka.
Shamarka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Tazarka.
Tazarka.
Ayah.
Ayah.
Yamyanka.
Yamyanka.
Yanawam.
Yanawam.
Hashamash.
Hashamash.
Lai Yakaka.
What is it again?
Lai Yakaka.
Lai Yakaka.
Yarak.
Yarak.
Balario.
Balaria. Balaria.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamarka.
Yashamarka.
Bakara.
Bakara.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
Afna Pashka.
Afna Pashka.
Hayawan.
Hayawan.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
Taza'anka.
Taza'anka.
Waba'anka.
Waba'anka.
Wadata.
Wabata. Wadata.
Mayata.
Mayata.
Wa'ai.
Wa'ai.
Aram.
Aram. All right. This is Psalms 121, chapter 121 in the English. I will lift up my eyes unto the hills.
I will lift up my eyes to the hills.
From whence cometh my help?
From whence cometh my help?
My help cometh from the Lord.
My help comes from the Lord,
which made heaven and earth.
which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He hath suffered thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth it, it's like it. He that keepeth thee will not slumber.
He that keepeth thee without slumber.
Behold,
Behold,
he that keepeth Israel
he that keepeth Israel
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
The Lord thy keep,
The Lord thy keeper,
the Lord thy shade,
the Lord thy shade,
upon thy right hand.
upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil.
The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
The Lord shall preserve thy going out,
The Lord shall preserve thy going out,
ain't thy coming in,
and thy coming in.
from this time forth,
For this time forth,
and even forevermore.
and even forevermore. You know, Psalms 83 in Hebrew. Al-Ayim.
Al-Ayim.
Al-Damiyah.
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 Al-Damiyah. No, it's not that. It's not that. Let me see.
Al-Damiyah.
Let me see. Al-Ayim. Al-Ayim. Al-Damiyah.
Al-Damiyah.
Al-Dakarash.
Al-Dakarash.
Well, Al-Dakarash.
Al-Dakarash.
Kayana.
Kayana.
Awabiyaka.
Awabiyaka.
Yahweh Yawan.
Yahweh.
Ra'ash.
Raj.
Ayimaka.
Ayimaka.
Yahweh Yawan. Second. Yahweh Yawan.
Yahweh.
Sawada.
Sawada.
Wayata. Ya'itazawa.
Al-Tazawa.
Al-Tazabawanyika.
Al-Tazabawanyika.
Al-Mawah.
Al-Mawah.
Wakawa.
Wakawa.
Wanakakia.
Wanakakia.
Wagoya.
Wagoya.
Wala'a Yazakar.
Yazakar.
Shem Yashala.
Shem Yashala.
Awada.
Awada.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Nawa'atazawa.
Nawa'atazawa.
Laba.
Laba.
Yakatwa.
Yakawa.
Ayaka.
Ayaka.
Mawa'aba.
Mawa'aba.
Wa'adana.
Wa'ashur.
Gabal.
Gabal.
Wa'aymawan.
Wa'aymawan.
Wa'aymalak.
Wa'aymalak.
Parashah.
Parashah.
Aynishabia.
Aynishabia.
Tazawar.
Tazawar.
Dam Ashawar.
Ashawar.
Nalawa'a.
Nalawa'a.
Nalawa.
Nalawa.
Imam.
Imam.
Hayawa.
Hayawa.
Zawara.
Zawara.
Labanya Lawat.
Labanya Lawat.
Salah.
Salah.
Aishalaham.
Aishalaham.
Kamayan.
Kamayan.
Kasiyasara.
Kasiyasara.
Kayabayan.
Kayabayan.
Barakal.
Barakal.
Kayaswan.
Kayaswan.
Nasiwa Marwa.
Nasiwa Marwa.
Ba'ayan. Ba'ayan Dawa'a. Ba'ayan Da'awa.
Ba'ayan Da'awa.
Hayawa.
Hayawa.
Daman. La'anwa.
La'anwa.
Shayatanwa.
Shayatanwa.
Nala Yawa. Nala Yamawa.
Yamawa.
Kaira.
Kaira.
Wakazaba.
Wakazaba.
Wakazabak. Wakazabanai.
Zahabanai.
Kanazi Yakanwa.
Kanazi Yakanwa.
Aisha. Amawa. Nayarasha. Lanawa. La'awa. Alahayim. Aisha. Slappy. Alahayim. Shayatanwa. Kagandra. Kakwash. Lapayawaka. Kaash. Tabaharu Yaira. Wakalaba. Talahat. Hariyam. Come to the Dogma. Basarika. Wabasa. Wapaka. Tapalaham. Malaha. Payaham. Kolawan. Wayabakwaswa. Shanka. Yahao. Yabaswa. Payaham. Kolawan. Wayabakwaswa. Shanka. Yahao. Yabaswa. Wayabalao. Ayahai. Wayakapawa. Wayabakwa. Wayada'aywa. Kayata. Shirka. Yahoo. Labaka. Ayataha. All right. This is Psalms 83 in English. Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still.
And be not still.
O Yahweh. For lo, thy enemies make a total. And they that hate thee. And look at the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people. They have consulted against thy hidden one. They have said, come, and let us cut them off. From being a nation. That the name of Israel may be no more remembered. For they have consulted together. With working they have conferred against thee. The tabernacles of Edom. Every Israelite. O Moab. Every Aramean. Cabal. And Amalek. The Philistines. With the habits of Tyre. Asses also joined with them. They are hoping the children of Lot. Salah. Do unto them. As to the Midianites. As to Sisera. As to Jabin. And the Burger Kisar. Was present indoors. They became as dumb for the earth. Made their nose like a rat. And like Zee. Yeah. All the princes. As a bow. And as a woman. Who said, let's get to ourselves. The house of Yahweh. In possession. Open my power. Make it like a wheel. As the stone before the wind. As the fire burns the wood. As the fire sets the mountains on fire. So persecute them. With thy tempest. And make them afraid. With thy stone. Fill their faces with shame. That they may seek thy name. Oh Yahweh. Let them be confounded. And trouble forever. Yeah. Let them be put to shame. And perish. That men may know. That thou, whose name alone is Yahweh. The Most High. Over all the earth. All right. Saw, which means turn. Yeshavium, which means to be seated. Keep on. All right, we start from Numbers chapter 26, verse 28 in the Hebrew. Do you want to read the word or you good? All right. Numbers chapter 26, verse 28 in the Hebrew. Banya, Yahweh La Mash Patah, La Mash Katam, Ma Nasha, Wa Aparium, Banya, Ma Nasha, La Makayar, Ma Shapakata, Ma Shapaka, Ha Ma Uriah, Wa Makya, Ha Walaya, God Ai, La Go Ai, Ma Shaka, Ha Go Ai, verse 30. Allah Banya, Kala Ai, Ya Izar, Ma Shapaka, Ha Aya Izaya, Saki Ha Aya Izaya, La Kalalak, Ma Shapaka, Ha Kalakia, verse 31. Wa Ashaya Allah, Ma Shapaka, Ha Aisha Alaya, Wa Shakam, Ma Shapaka, Ha Shakamaya, verse 32. Wa Shamaya Aitya, Slaki, Wa Shama Aitya, Slaki, my bad. Wa Shamaya Ait, Shama Ait, Slaki, Wa Shamaya the Ait, Ma Shabaka, Ha Sham Yada Ait, Wa Kapar, Ma Shaka, Slaki, Ha Hapoya, Slaki, Ha Kaparia, verse 33. Where we started from?
28, sir.
28, so where I stop at? 35, okay.
Come.
Verse 32. Why some of you the eye, Ma Shapaka, Ha Sham the eye, ya. Wa Kapar, Ma Shaka, Ha Kaparia, verse 33. Why Tazala Pakad, Ban Kapar, La Haya, Saka Hayan, Lawa, Banayam, Kaya, Ban Nawaf, Washam, Ban Nawaf, Tazala Pakad, Ma Kala, Wa Nai Ha Gala, Ma Laka, Wa Tharataza, verse 34. Allah, Masha Paka, Ma Nasha, Wa Pakwad Yaham, Shanayam, Wa Kurmash Yam, Allah, Wa Shabai, Ma Awa Sa, last verse. Allah, Banya, Aparium, La Mash Pakatam, La Shuraf La, Wa Shalaf Kaf, not my bad, Wa La Wa Shuraf Laka, Ma Shapa Kasta, not my, Wa Shapaka, Ha Shap Lakaya, La Bakar, Ma Shapaka, Ha Barkaria, La Fakan, Wa Shapaka, Ha Fakat Naya. All right. Who we started from?
29.
26, 28.
28. Go ahead.
Numbers 26 and 28.
Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Go ahead. Never mind me. Go ahead.
Okay. The sons of Joseph, after their families, were Manasseh and Ephraim. And of the sons of Manasseh, of Machir, the family of the Machirites. And Machir begat Gilead.
Okay. Do anybody know who is the tribe of Manasseh right now today? Because the white man say that the 10 tribes are lost. They lost and we don't know where they went at. Know what I mean? But that's not true. That's not true. If you're in the truth, you know who are the tribes today. So who is the tribe of Manasseh?
So is that the so-called, that's the so-called Cubans?
Give her a hand. That's right. What other tribe also could be called the Cubans? There's 2 tribes that could be called Cubans. There's a tribe of Manasseh that could be called Cubans. There's a tribe that went inside Manasseh. If you've been doing your research and you've been studying, you will know about this history. It's very important that you know about our history and goddamn Thanksgiving.
Right.
Alright? Goddamn 4th of July, you should know about when we was great. You should know about the white man being prominent in the earth.
Right.
You should know about when we was prominent in the earth. Know what I mean?
Right.
And if you don't know, shame on you. You should be home studying about who you are. This Bible is who you are. You shouldn't let this Bible collect cobwebs. Know what I mean? You should go on this Bible and learn this Bible, especially when you come on Sabbath day. Have your pen and paper and write down your history. The Cubans, the Native American Indians, the Seminoles, the Mexicans. Know what I mean? All these people, all the indigenous people are your people.
Right.
And you should be learning about your people. I mean, and it's shame on you if you don't know their history. And I like that you know that who is the tribe of Manasseh. All right. It's very important you know who we are, because we damn sure don't know who George Washington is. We know who Abraham Lincoln is. We know our oppressors, but we don't know who are the kings and the princesses. Know what I mean? Of our tribe, of our nation. All right. And it's very important we learn that. Know what I mean? Because this place is gonna make sure you know about who their people are. Alright? They're gonna make sure you know about Thanksgiving and Christmas. They're gonna let you know about the day that you lost and they had no victory. When you learn about Thanksgiving, that's the day you lost. Alright? And when you celebrate that day, you accepting that loss. Don't eat that turkey. Don't eat that stuffing. Don't eat that cranberry sauce, which represents the blood of the Native American Indians, man. Alright? You better remember that this is the day that your ancestors died, that your people died. Alright? Christians don't give a damn about it because Christians want to be like the damn white man.
Right.
They envy their oppressor. And here, we don't envy no damn white man. We don't envy no damn oppressor, man.
That's right.
Alright? Alright, what you got?
Sluggish.
Go ahead, Ward.
You asked about who that other tribe is within Manasseh. Does anybody have an answer for that?
I'm glad you caught me up to that.
The sister.
No.
No.
Ephraim and Manasseh, they are the 2 children of Joseph. So we need to know. Let them answer first. I know you probably know. You better know. Y'all better know too. What tribe that went inside Manasseh? Anybody know of him?
Suck it down.
Give him a hand.
Yeah.
Give him a hand, man.
We're not gonna see Dan on the wall.
What famous man that came out the tribe of Dan? Does anybody know?
I think James, you got something?
Slacky, Samson.
Give him a hand. Samson was a Danite. Why is the tribe of Dan is not a tribe right now? No, that's just the answer.
Okay.
Give her the mic. Get that mic up the stand. Bubble the show. If you feel a word,
You talking about it.
and you just pass it around, and ain't got to be on that stand. What's going on, Warden?
What was the question again?
Go ahead, Ron.
Because he had all daughters.
Yeah, that's right. Give her a hand.
Word.
Give her a hand. All right. Now I want you to go to Genesis chapter 48, verse 1. We're gonna read about the tribe of Manasseh and the tribe of Ephraim. Okay. Because these two tribes, they're very important to the northern tribe of Israel. Okay, you got the northern tribe of Israel, and you got the northern kingdom of Israel, and the southern kingdom of Israel. Okay, you got 10 tribes that belong to the northern kingdom, and you got 2 tribes. And also with the Levites, so it's really 3 that belong to the southern tribe. The southern kingdom. All right. We got split in 2 because of what King Solomon did. King Solomon, when he messed with white women, Chinese women, Japanese women, and the Lord split us in 2 because of that. All right. So you got it, Maury?
Time. Genesis 48:1. And it came to pass after these things that were told. That one told Joseph, behold, thy father is sick.
Who is Joseph's father? Joseph's father is Jacob. All right, read.
And he took with him
2 sons.
And he took with him 2 sons. With him his 2 sons, Manasseh and Ephraim.
Read.
And one told Jacob and said, behold.
Hold on, and before he continue, y'all really need to pay attention, because this is how you gonna know the tribe of Manasseh and Ephraim by their characteristics, by the things that they done in Israel and who they are. You need to pay attention. You need to pay attention to every tribe that you see on these walls. All right. So when somebody asks you about who are these people and who they are in the Bible, you can let them know according to prophecy who they are. Know what I mean? This is the difference between us and the Christian church.
What?
We go inside this Bible and show them facts,
Right.
and not no damn fairy tales. Christmas, Thanksgiving is a fairy tale in a lie. The Passover, the Feast of Dedication in Purim is the truth. It's in the Bible. All right? This is why people need to know. This is what the Christian pastor is hiding from my people, man. That Christian pastor is the gatekeeper. He is keeping you away from the truth. He is keeping you away from your power. He is keeping you away from being great and making the white man great, man. That's his job, to make you feel low and make the oppressor feel great, man. And the oppressor only feels great by keeping you low. Read.
And one told Jacob and said, behold, thy son Joseph cometh himself and sat. Son Joseph.
Stop at the beginning. Stop at 2 at the beginning.
And one told Jacob and said, behold, thy son Joseph cometh unto thee. And Israel strengthened himself and sat upon the bed.
And Israel strengthened himself and sat upon the bed. What is this talking about? When it says Israel strengthened himself.
It's lucky.
I want somebody else to answer. Do anybody know what it's talking about in this context? Before I give it to you.
Armand.
Read it again.
And one told Jacob and said, behold, thy son Joseph cometh unto thee. And Israel strengthened himself and sat upon the bed.
Now I'm going to ask you again. When it says Israel strengthened himself and sat upon the bed, this should be so easy. What is this talking about? What does this mean in this context? Go ahead, Defox.
Okay.
I told you pass the mic around. It should be loose.
Okay, we mean by
You can take it off the stand, take the shit over there, so you can pass it around.
talk on that.
All right?
It would mean by the 12 tribes chart of Israel, like some you put on the stick,
No.
ain't that?
No. No. Get him out there. Good try though, Warden. Okay, I ain't crying.
They came into the truth, the law.
No. Go ahead,
When it says Israel strengthened himself, he was laying down in the bed and he sat up. He got the strength to sit up.
Yeah, who is he?
Israel.
You gotta bring it down, and you gotta bring it down to similar.
Okay, who was
When it say Israel straight himself,
Jacob?
Israel, go ahead.
Father, Jacob.
Israel is another name for Jacob. It's not another name for Jacob. Jacob was a man in the world. Israel was his new name. Israel is the new man. It's like y'all coming in the truth. Y'all got your name in the world that your mama gave you, right? And your mother and your father gave you. But guess what? When you come here, you're going to get a new name because guess what? Commander in Hunter is your new father.
Right.
And he gonna give you another name. And guess what? Whatever that name he gives you, live up to it. Live up to it. It's not a game. It's not a joke. Whatever name he gives you, that's who you should be. Let that person in the world die. Let him stay buried. You know what I mean? Don't never let his hand come out the damn grave. You know what I mean? Don't never let him resurrect himself. You be that new woman. You be that new brother. And Israel, and Jacob became Israel, man. What Israel mean? Do anybody know? Oh no, it's the reason why you up though. I know you know. Go ahead, Pops. What Israel mean?
Well, Israel means Yashar in Hebrew. That means Prince of the Power.
Yeah, man.
Right.
Prince of the power. You have power with God. Alright?
So, Salaki, if I may add to that, sir.
Go ahead, Ward.
Just about how he strengthened himself. For anybody who doesn't understand, he just like you do when he was weak. So he strengthened himself in order to sit up on the bed. You understand? Y'all got it? It's solid.
He was old. In old age. Old man. Alright? About to pass away. He about to give up the ghost. Read.
Okay. And Jacob said unto Joseph, God Almighty appeared unto me at Luz in the land of Canaan.
And also, my bad, take the ghost off of it, okay? There's a thing, a ghost. That's the Christian term. A ghost, that doesn't exist. I mean, don't nobody ever come back. All right, once you're gone, you're gone. And you come back as a new person in a new body. All right, through your children. In the third, fourth generation. Go ahead, sis.
So what does it mean when certain people say they see, people come back to see them? Is that like a mental illness or something?
Yeah, that's right. You're dealing with a demon. You see the demon. Now, I mean, can nobody come back and see you? That's a demon. That's a demon in the image of a person you knew. That's why it's called familiar spirit. That demon come back as a person you familiar with. All right. Read that from the top again.
And Jacob said unto Joseph, God Almighty appeared unto me at Luz in the land of Canaan and blessed me.
When did the Most High appear unto Joseph? In the land of what? Luz?
Luz.
In the land of Canaan. You know, Israel used to belong to the Canaanites. We went over there and took that from the Canaanites. All right, we get the Debo. Let me get that. All right, this is my bike, punk. You know how Debo did? What's it? Yeah. Yeah, we took that. You know what I mean? We took that. We took that in the name of the Lord. All right. But when did the Lord appear to Jacob? Napash?
It said when the Lord appeared to Jacob.
When did he appear to Jacob? That's why y'all need to bring y'all notes to class, pen and paper.
It's like you the storylines like he was wrestling with the angels and stuff like that.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah,
and what happened when he wrestled with the angel?
That's why his name got changed to Israel.
Hey, Ward, do me a favor, turn the light on.
Yeah, his name got changed to Israel.
His name got changed to Israel. That's right. Give him a hand. Go ahead.
Verse 4. And he said unto me, Behold, I will make thee fruitful, and multiply thee, and I will make of thee a multitude of people, and will give this land to thy seed after thee for an everlasting possession.
Oh man. The Lord said, I'm going to make you a nation, Israel, Jacob. But how can a man make a nation, right? How can a man make a nation when he got his black woman enforcing monogamy on him? It cannot happen. Hey, just go ahead, Warren.
Salakia, this is a cut to anybody that say, well, it said he was sent into all nations to save all nations. Here's the nations right here. This is where it stems from. Out of Jacob, there's going to be all nations.
All 12 nations.
All 12 nations. Tribes.
And when you read about those sisters was pregnant at the time. A lot of times they were pregnant. And like, damn, I can't give him another son. I'm pregnant right now. Hey, get my maid. I got a maiden.
Yeah.
I got a maiden named Bala. What's the maiden of Aaliyah?
Yeah.
Zilpah. Take my maiden, get her pregnant. That's how y'all should feel about y'all sisters in this world. It's more women than men in this world. I hope y'all know that, especially when it comes to us. All right? And these sisters, they need a righteous man. They have to deal with them Negroes in the world. But imagine if the women had a righteous man that you would share with them. You know what I mean? Hey, it'll be all good. But guess what? You got to get the Christianity off you. You got to understand that, guess what? The white man got abortion clinics in our neighborhood.
Right.
The white man teaching our woman we should only have 2 or 3 children. A man's blessing is in his kids. And you're going to learn about that. You're going to learn about that in these scriptures. I asked an African man, I'm asking you a question, sis. I asked an African man, why y'all believe in multiple wives? He said, because I want to keep the money in the family. I want to have all the kids, and I don't want to share my wealth with no other employee. I was like, damn. I was about to say Most High Christ, but I said it in my mind. Not Most High Christ. I want you to die off. I want your whole race to die off. And I want my people to believe what you believe in.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
When you have kids, right? Say you got about 50 kids. You guaranteed to be straight. It's going to be about half of them going to go to college and do what you say. And then okay, some of the kids might not be your kids. Okay, but guess what? You his wife. Them kids they're gonna take care of you. You're really going against yourself when you're against what we call polygyny. A lot of people call it polygamy. It's not polygamy. Polygamy is when a woman got multiple husbands. Polygyny is when a man got multiple wives. It's the difference between polygyny and polygamy. And there's nothing wrong with monogamy neither. If a man want one wife, he think you can do everything he needs you to do. Hey, Most High Christ. There's nothing wrong with monogamy. But it's something wrong with a woman enforcing monogamy on the black man. Don't enforce that on a black man. If a black man say, you know what, I don't want the headache. I don't want all the damn women. That's a headache. I just want you, baby. Most High Christ. You did something great. You did something good. You ain't got no competition. You one hell of a sister. I guess you're a virtuous woman then. Know what I mean? Because that's something hard to find in this earth.
It's a lot.
Go ahead, Warren.
About man don't have to have a wife at all.
Right. Christ didn't have no wife. Paul didn't have no wife. Paul said you better off. But if you gonna burn, you better get a wife. I mean, but he said you better off. You serve God better. Why did Paul say that? Why did Paul say you can serve God better when you don't have no woman? Sisters, go ahead.
Because he don't have the headache or the having to take on dealing with, taking care of somebody else or seeing about somebody else. You just focus on the Most High.
Right, I need more. You're right, I need more. Give me more. Break it down to powder.
I didn't want to say he don't want the headache or maybe dealing with, what comes with women sometimes.
What come with woman?
The aggravation.
The aggravation. What's the aggravation? Come on, we get to the
about
root now.
Complaining about other women. Complaining about
Not just that. Not just that. Nah, not just that. Go ahead. But you're right though.
Would it be like time, like you not
focused on me. All your
Right.
all your time is there focused on this. Why you not here with me?
Give me first wife. Give me your first wife. Your first wife in the New Testament. Not first wife, my bad. I'm being Christian. One wife. One wife. You must be the husband of one wife. Damn, man. I went back to the Christian church, then I said the first wife.
Right, the first
What
one.
you talking about? No, I'm playing with y'all, right? Go ahead, Warren. Because you got women say, I'm your first wife. I'm your first wife. Hey, go ahead.
Titus 1:6, sir.
It's ranking order. It's ranking order in the wife system. I'm your first wife. I'm the chief wife. Go ahead.
The book of Titus, chapter 1, verse 6. If any be blameless.
No. I need what Paul said. You must be the husband of one wife if you want to be a bishop. That's what I need.
Come. 1 Timothy, chapter 3, verse 2.
Because this is what them Christian women, them Christian bulldog women gonna bring up to you when you talk about multiple wives. The Bible says one wife. Read.
Come. 1 Timothy, chapter 3, verse 2. A bishop then must be blameless.
A bishop must be blameless.
The husband of one wife.
That bishop must be the husband of one wife. Did it say men, all men, or did it say bishop? All men can't be a bishop. A bishop is a special position. A bishop must be a disciplined man. A bishop is Captain Raptor Zion. Alright? That's a bishop, man. Not me. I'm just a student. I'm a follower of Captain Raptor Zion. When you hear about a bishop, it's talking about Captain Raptor Zion. He must be blameless, and he is blameless. Alright? That he live a righteous life, man. Alright? Read.
Come. Diligent. Sober. And good behavior.
That's right. This is a man you go to for counsel. Because he had all the experience, because he been here for years. He is seasoned. Been here for about 15 years, man. He know the ups and downs. Read.
Come. Giving the hospitality. Apt to teach.
What is hospitality? Down south, we got some good hospitality. If you go up north, where you came from, I was in Philadelphia this week, in Pittsburgh.
They tell you to go back.
Hey, man, they rude. They rude. Up north, they rude. You come down south, you gonna get hospitality. People gonna say hi to you. When you say hi to people up north, they might cuss you out because they be on the move. Up north is kind of faster than down south. They be on the move. They got time to talk to you. You trying to stop them. They think you up to something. No. All right, you better be careful. But down south, hey, what's going on? They're in a good mood because they got a front yard and a backyard, and they got to share their house with somebody else. Up north, they got row houses in Philadelphia. These row houses, you got people that attached to one another, and your house can be clean and their house can be dirty. And if their house dirty, guess what? Your house might be clean, but you might get rats because their house dirty. All right. You might hear them arguing next door. You might hear all kind of stuff next door because you're so close to each other. Down south, we got space. Know what I mean? Down south, it can be nighttime, right? You might come out in your shorts. Nobody see you. You got all them trees and bushes. Know what I mean? We comfortable in our place. Well, up north, they agitated because they got to deal with people. When they come out the door, everybody see them. You know what I mean? So yeah, they're gonna be mean. I know. I stayed up. I was a mean man. Man, leave me alone, man. I'm already from down south, so I go up north. I'm like, man, hey man, chill out, man. Leave me alone, man. Hey, it's early in the morning. Don't talk to me. You know what I mean? I'm used to going out in my yard. Nobody bother me. I'm used to going out in my yard, getting my newspaper, taking the garbage can out, and nobody say nothing to me because they can't see me because I got all these trees. You know what I'm talking about? Go ahead, sis.
So with First Timothy 3, where it talks about a bishop being a husband of one wife, let's just say someone is, I guess, moving up in rank and they have multiple wives. They won't be able to attain like the position of.
No, Captain was a bishop because a bishop he's in charge.
Oh, okay.
Bishop is in charge.
He's in charge.
That's right. He's in charge. $5 could also be a bishop if he's a camp leader and stuff like that, like Officer Young Yard. Be a bishop. A bishop is a man in charge. A man you answer to. Everybody answers to. Know what I mean? Go ahead.
I was gonna say, so like I said, that most women already share a man anyway, whether they know it or not know it.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
we know that, and,
Yeah. When you dealing with Judah, when you dealing with the Negro,
orange gag, because I'm gay.
you gag. But just know when you deal with the Negro. I'm talking for my tribe. I know. Hey, you gonna he gonna have a side piece. I mean. Hey, matter of fact, he gonna have two side pieces. He gonna have some mashed potatoes and macaroni. Yeah, but he gonna have all that because if he gonna lie to you, he gonna tell you the truth. And he still love you. It's just his nature. His nature is to conquer, not to be conquered. When you tell a man, oh, you ain't gonna do this and then you conquering that man, you emasculating that man, and he love you. He love you so much. He don't want to hurt your feelings. That's right, baby. You on the one. And guess what? As soon as you leave, hey, what's up, man? Yeah. It is what it is. I mean, but you know, the Most High requires monogamy from a woman. I mean, a woman supposed to only have one man. I mean, a man, you could be pregnant, right? That's it for you. You can't have no more babies. You pregnant. But a man, while you pregnant, can have more babies, man. And guess what? That's your stability, your security. Now, when you get older, I mean, you ain't got to just rely on 2 or 3 kids. You rely on some other kids that he has to take care of you when you get older, and you ain't got to go to a nursery home. Now, I mean, you straight. You straight. But our women they'll look at that as power. They look at that as, oh man, my mama ain't gonna like that. Oh man, she gonna say I'm a slave. Oh no, I can't deal with that. My sister and my mama, oh, they gonna clown me.
Right.
They gonna say that nigga pimping you.
Right.
You know what they do. You would do it, but it's your mama and your auntie. Come on, I know I ain't lying. your cousins. Oh, she ain't gonna get pimped. They don't know the truth. You can't listen to them. Cause they being pimped. Cause they being lied to. Your man telling you the truth. He not lying to you. They being lied to. All right? That's what you must know. What do a pimp do? A pimp create prostitutes. Mm-hmm. Know what I mean? What do a prostitute? A prostitute is all about the money. All right? What a lot of women say? Oh, you can't have no multiple wives because you ain't got no money. You gotta have money to have multiple wives. That's a prostitute.
Right.
She wants you to buy her. No. Lord, when the Lord chose Eve, okay, a Christian tell you the Lord created Eve. He made Eve out of the dirt, out of some mud, like Adam was made out of some mud. No, there's already existed. He chose Adam, and he chose Eve to be righteous. What would have made Eve righteous? What made Sarah righteous? Because Eve didn't want to be righteous. Mm-hmm. What made Sarah righteous? Go ahead.
Allowing Abraham to pick Hagar for Abraham. Picking Hagar. She let Hagar have a child with Abraham before she did.
Hagar.
Hagar.
That wasn't righteous though. That wasn't righteous. That's why the Lord sent her as a wet sluggy. Because she was a heathen. Mm-hmm. She was an old African. Right. I mean, she was supposed to keep letting the African pick cotton. What the African was doing? I mean, and she would have been like Leah and Rachel and picked out a sister. That was righteous. But she had the right intention. She's like, damn, I can't make no kids for this man. Why is it so important for a man to have kids? Like what else? And here we don't believe in heaven and hell. Because heaven and hell ain't real. When you die, heaven and hell is right here on earth. Go ahead, sis.
It keeps the tribe going.
And who else keep it going? Who else to keep going? Who is the main character that need to keep going?
The man?
That man. He need to come back. And how he come back? Through his sons. Right. Know what I mean? And he handed down his inheritance to his sons.
Right.
All right? The white man, the rest of these nations know about this here, man. That's why he made sure his sons have a silver spoon. when they are on this earth and they created the white man's son have a silver spoon, man, and we get jealous about that, like, oh, you were born with a silver spoon. You supposed to be born with a silver spoon. You supposed to make sure that your children are straight. Right. I seen a video, right? I seen it was a clip about Damon Dash. He was in a Breakfast Club.
Okay.
And he said your last name is more important than your first name. And why is your last name is more important than your first name? Your first name is you. Go ahead, Warren.
Because it represents your family?
Give him, ooh, man, yeah. Okay. I SCBK Atlanta, we got young men in here.
Stone Dasher.
Stone Dasher too. Your family from generation to generation. If you are concerned about your last name, your family, they're gonna rule from generation to generation. If you want to rule, it's not gonna be from generation to generation. Right. It's gonna be cut off. When you in your grave, it's over with. Christians say, "Oh, ain't nobody gonna get my money. I'm gonna spend all my money on vacation. Hey, they should have to college. They should have did something. I ain't giving them nothing. I'm gonna enjoy my money. I work hard for that money." You Christians so dumb.
Not knowing, not knowing that they dripping themselves when they come back to this world. They got to start all over again.
From scratch.
Out of greed.
Right, but let's get back to the scriptures, man. This topic is heavy. All right, read.
Oh, you want to continue with 1 Timothy, sir?
Yeah, read that.
All right, come.
I'm about to teach about Ephraim and Manasseh next week. We went into the deep end, didn't we?
Sure did.
Go ahead.
1 Timothy chapter 3, verse 3. Not given to wine, nor striker, not greedy.
Mm-hmm. Not given to wine, not being drunk, not being a damn drunk, man. Read.
Come, no striker. Not greedy of filthy liquor.
Filthy lucre. That's your Christian pastor, man. He is collecting dirty money. All right, that dirty money is robbing black people from knowing the truth, man.
Right.
So he can have a good slice of that pie, that American pie, man. He want that American dream, man. And guess what? He got to sell his people out to do. That's your Christian pastor, man. And that's Louis Farrakhan. All these so-called wannabe black entertainers, that's them.
Right.
Read.
Come, but patient, not a brawler. Not covetous.
Covetousness. Covetousness is another word for a goddamn hater. Not being a hater. I mean, you know our people, they're quick to be a hater. Go ahead.
Come. Verse 4. One that ruleth well his own house, having his children in subjection, with all gravity. Verse 5. For if a man
having his house in order. Read.
Come. Verse 5. For if a man know not how to rule his own house.
Go to Paul said husband of one wife.
All right, that's verse 2, sir.
Go ahead.
Come. Verse 2. A bishop then must be blameless, the husband of one wife.
Husband of one wife. Do anybody know what this means? He must be the husband of one wife. That means he only should have one wife. Paul was a bishop. Did Paul have a wife? No, he did not. So what is it talking about? Read. Go ahead, Warren.
Come, sir. Oh, you got it? Go ahead.
You talking about the Most High?
You almost there. You're right, but you almost. I need another answer. Go ahead, sir. Most High Christ, sir.
Hey, yes, he's talking about the Most High, and not following after any other religions or deities, anything.
I need more deeper detail than that.
Slucky, like not being a Muslim and or a Buddhist and going to different religions.
The husband of one wife, the truth comes first. The truth come before your wife, man. All right? This job, this duty, you been here teaching these classes, man. You here doing Shema. You going to camp. Say what I say, man, I want to go to the movies. You get that truth too much time. No, we're not going to the movies. Shema, I'm going to teach my people. You need to come to class too. I mean, this truth comes first. Your nation comes first.
Right.
All right? We need black men that know how to turn down their lust, their pleasure, their woman. Because women want attention, straight up. They want attention. And if you ain't giving them attention, guess what? You gonna be in trouble losing that woman. And you can't be afraid to lose that woman when it comes to the truth. Alright? And she ain't gonna respect the truth, that ain't the woman for you. When you in the truth, you need a special kind of woman. You need a woman that loves her nation and not love her damn self. That's the type of woman you need. And that's why I love my sisters in the ISBK, because they not selfish. They are selfless. They care about their people, man. The women in the world, they don't give a damn about their people, man. So let's iron Christ with these sisters, man.
Damn right.
Get the sisters a hand clap. They go to 1 Corinthians chapter 7, verse 29. They're going to be the last scripture, all right? And we're going to teach about Ephraim and Manasseh next week. All right?
You said 7:29?
Uh-huh.
Khan, this is the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 7, verse 29. But this I say, brethren, the time is short. It remaineth that both they that have wives be as though they had none.
Come on, y'all talk to me. What does this mean? Read it again, y'all wrong.
Khan.
Read it slow.
Khan.
And loud.
The book of 1 Corinthians chapter 7, verse 29.
Uh-huh.
But this I say, brethren, the time is short. It remaineth that both they that have wives be as though they had none.
What is this talking about? Men that have wives, it's like you have none. Read from the top again. I need to hear that. You read from the top again.
Come.
I need everybody to hear that.
Verse 29. But this I say, brethren, the time is short.
The time is short. Why is the time is short, man? Because the white man kingdom, his kingdom is falling, man.
Right.
His kingdom is falling. You see the coronavirus, man. It turned to the Delta virus, man. Just like Egypt had got plagues before it failed. This kingdom is falling with the plagues, man. All right. The coronavirus, they don't know how to defeat it. They don't know how to conquer that. The coronavirus is making America fall, man. The time is short. You better get right. Black man and black woman, all right? You better get right. Read.
Come. It remaineth that both they that have wives be as though they had none.
I'm going to let y'all answer this. Come on with it. Go ahead, Warden.
So, can we use
No, this break it down for me. Everything I be with a precept, because guess what? With a precept, you still got to break down the precept. All right. So sometimes I want to hear how you gonna break it down. All right.
I'm gonna use just like a bishop must have one wife.
Right.
Right. So you can't be focused on the world. You got to do just like with Ezekiel, he lost his wife because he wasn't focused on the Lord. Right. That's Ezekiel 24:2. Right, if I'm not mistaken. You just gotta be focused on the Most High.
And why did the Lord take Ezekiel's wife? Like, give me more. He took Ezekiel's wife because he was giving all his attention to his wife, and guess what? The Lord took his wife away from him because he didn't want to rap. He didn't want to put that mitra on and go out there and teach his people, man. So the Lord said, "All right, you want to play with me? Take your wife, man." So guess what? Hey, man, a righteous man, when he go out there and tell you, hey, I gotta teach my people. Hey. Chill out. He protecting you because the Lord can take your life, man, by him not doing his job. So I like when he brought out. Give him a hand. All right. Anybody else got an answer or want to say something?
It's like if I could.
Go ahead.
That's why.
That's why it's important. You know what I'm saying, to find for a man to find a real, what I'm saying, that understands about doing his work.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like of course, us being preached, what I'm saying, we travel, we gotta go here, there, we get orders to go over here to the across the country and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes they got, the real body understand that, they might not, I don't have enough time, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
This work gotta come first, so just like the brother said, she understands that, I'm being protected as long as you doing what you need to do. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So, it's like.
I give him a hand, damn right. Anybody else? All right, with that, that's my time. And we in class, we're gonna say these prayers. We're gonna say these prayers, all right? The Pastor Kaya, you come on up. You're wrong. You already moved down.
All right.
Cover them stairs. First, you go over there.
All right. We're gonna say the prayer in Hebrew. Yeah, go ahead.
La Yashala.
All right, we're gonna send up these prayers. Wow. All right, Majum, which means to stand. Upon Hakwadam, which means face the east.
This Lord prayed in Hebrew. Abanaw. Shabbat Shemayim. Kodash. Ayah. Shemka. Yahweh. Malakwa. Taba'ah. Batazayaka. Ayah. Asha. Baratazah. Kawak. Ayah. Bashamayim. Nathayinah. Lakam. Cow. Yawam. Wasanakinaw. Kabwabinaw. Kasnakinaw. Kabwabinaw. Wala'ah. David Ayinaw. Bayashaya one. Abal. Hayashaya wa. Maya. Ra. Kaya. Laka. Hamalakwa. Hamalawa. Wala Dapara. Wa Walayam. Aman.
This is the Lord's Prayer in English. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom and the power and the glory forever. So be it. So RV's turn.
Okay. Gashar, be seated.